sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we talk outdoors for the next 90 minutes on our flagship station right here at ESPN 790 in Memphis, and all you folks also out there in Brownsville on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM, and of course the station that Bill Cooksey knows from his younger days growing up in the Jackson area, News Talk 101.5. Isn't that right, Bill?
Yes, sir. Great station out of Brownsville.
And still kicking.
Yes.
Carlton Veers has got that station kicking. As you know, this is fourth Saturday. It's hard to believe. This is fourth Saturday, so we bring in Cooksey to help us from Vanishing Paradise to the National
Wildlife Federation, yes,
National Wildlife Federation. Good to have Bill here. Ron Wong is on the road, and that's not unusual. This is bonus Wong, as we say. And normally when we do this, so Ron is on by phone, and he's on the road. How about it?
Yes, I am on the road.
Let's hear it a little bit. Let's hear it, Willie. All right, Willie Wong. That's Ron's other brother, Willie Wong.
On the road again.
I could listen to that all morning.
I could too.
Why don't we just leave and leave it on here? Let Wong take over.
I think the listeners will appreciate it.
I think they would. That trucker driving down I-55. But it's good to have Ron in here. Good to have Bill in here. Of course, Shelby McCall is taking care of us on this, the last Saturday in April. It's I don't know about y'all. You know, I hate to bring up age, but I'm going to have a birthday next month. And it seems like I just had one about 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So
it seems like 2 weeks ago I was saying happy birthday to you.
It does.
Yeah.
And, it's a good thing to have.
It is a good thing. I know that. I knew you were going to say that because it beats alternative, and we shouldn't complain because we're doing things that we love, and there's a lot of folks that aren't able to do that. I know it's a busy time for a lot of folks. Bill is
it's been nuts.
It has been.
And it's getting more nuts.
So you got stuck in Atlanta. What? I mean, you were on the plane. I mean.
Well, yeah, it wasn't so bad. I was griping some, but
were griping.
They did a good job considering the situation.
Okay.
I'd been down in Pensacola Bay about this time last week.
I know it.
I was on a boat taking county commissioners out. We were hoping to go fishing, but the storms just had everything too rough. So we saw a lot of coastal erosion and some projects, that sort of thing, and really had a good time meeting those guys. I mean, you're talking some conservative Republican politicians who are all about conservation, and that's what we're starting to see more and more of.
And you had them trapped in a boat.
And I had them trapped in a boat.
They can't go nowhere.
That's exactly right.
That's the big thing about that.
Well, it is. And, a boat or a duck blind, if you can spend a few hours together there, you come out and you know each other. Whereas almost anything else, it's just a
sitting
meeting.
around a dinner table is not going to be
It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Or you leave the boat and think, we don't ever need to talk again.
That's right.
That's just the way it is with folks.
And then, of course, what's going on at Bartlett with the trap shooting? And
well, today,
yes,
as a matter of fact, is our district championship.
Yes.
Starting at 8 o'clock out at MSSA. So y'all come on out and watch these kids shoot. I mean, there will be kids from, we have 35, but there will be about 10 times that number from all the different schools out there today. The tents are all set up. People are grilling. I mean, there's tailgating going on. You can come out and grab a burger and a drink.
And everything like
beautiful.
that.
It's the first beautiful day.
It is. We had a good weekend.
We've had.
And Bill the 14th has trimmed his locks. I know
he did. He got a haircut for graduation.
That was the part of the deal.
Well, no, we had talked about it, and we hadn't put any pressure on him to cut his hair. You know, that's the worst thing you can do with a boy.
It is. I've been through that. Okay.
So we left it alone. But I did tell him when he got ready to do it, because he was talking about it, I said, my hair's become a farce. It's so thin on top that the rest of it's kind of kind of a joke that I even still have hair to cut.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll go get mine buzzed off while you get yours cut.
Oh,
But I was out of town, and he decided to get his hair cut and surprise me. So
he did surprise you.
Oh yeah, when I walked in the house and he came walking around the corner, I thought, "Who in the world is this person?"
So where did the hair go? Did y'all save the hair for?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't there. His mother may have saved a little bit, but she didn't say anything about it to me.
I bet so. And
I'm just ready to go turkey hunting now. We'll get this shoot over with today. I'm going turkey hunting.
You are going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have a lot of time left.
Well, I know it, but it's just now getting right where I hunt.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then you need to go. Of course, I'm heading for Natchez Trace State Park, and I bet I see some turkeys up there this weekend. Not just the people that I'll be with, but also there's some birds around.
You taking your stuff with you?
No, I'm not taking my stuff.
There's some decent turkey hunting at Natchez Trace.
Yeah, I know it, but I'm going to be busy. But I'm taking my medical kits, some of those things. And, of course, Ron is so busy. He just celebrated the Virgo's birthday party, and I'm sure he was catering to some of that. And
I did a fish fry. I actually did a fish fry with fish that I had taken Nick out fishing, and it was the first time since he had gotten sick.
Yeah,
he was able to go out. And,
Great.
So we went to a little private lake, and were able to catch about we caught about 70 fish, enough for his fish fry.
That's right. So, I think there was a few people there, it looked like.
Yes, it was.
He has friends?
He has friends, yeah. Ron's one of those. Ron is one of those friends. But, hey, we got a busy show. Thanks to Ron, thanks to Bill here. Talk a lot of fishing today. This is going to be fishing. We're going to throw in a little bird business because there's a big day coming up on May the 4th, Global Big Day. From the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, and we're going to talk to that. But primarily, now I don't know, it just hits this time of the year, particularly when we get Wong on the show and we get Cooksey on the show. We're going to talk a little fishing on this last Saturday in April because we're going from the BASS, we're going to primary tackle. It sounds like Ron's got a turkey call there with him, doesn't it?
Maybe he's practicing.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that sounds like you're right there in the middle of them all like that when you start making those noises. And then going to talk about the St. Jude Bass Classic on today's show. It's coming up again. I can't remember how many years. I was down there last year as a MC, me and some guy named Dance, and then we'll close.
Are you going to do it again this year?
No, I'm going to be out of town this year. I'm going to have to let them know that I will be out of town. Won't be down there, but I know they're going to raise a lot of money for St. Jude, and it's a big event. We're going to have Gary Conklin and Jason Wiggs in the studio later this morning, and then we'll talk in the final segment about one of Ron's favorite subjects, and that's the American Crappie Trail, and some things have changed in there, but we're going to break some news on today's show. We're going to talk a little bit in that final section about some rescheduling, but also I think David Best, hang around for the first segment after this one. David Best, Primary Tackle's got an announcement to make that caught me by surprise. I think it caught Ron by surprise about something that's going on at Primary Tackle, so we will talk to him. Of course, we'll let Bill sneak in here a couple of times because he needs to talk about what's been going on with him besides spending time in the Atlanta airport.
I caught a crappie last Saturday.
You caught a crappie in Kentucky Lake?
Yeah, in Kentucky Lake. So if anyone wants to hear how I did it, they can meet us out there at the gun club today, and I'll tell them all about how I caught
a crappie.
A 9-inch crappie, yeah.
A 9-inch crappie.
Now, I lost a good one.
What's a good one?
A good one, 12, 13 inches.
You did?
Yeah, it was a solid fish.
But you caught one.
But I caught a 9-incher.
And how long did you fish?
About an hour.
An hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you fish 9 hours, you could have caught 9 fish.
Well, that seemed to be the few people I talked to. That was about the way it was going for them.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went back in and I fired up the grill.
You did for that one crappie?
No.
Okay.
You can't keep a 9-inch crappie on Kentucky.
Oh, that's right.
You can't legally keep
keep it.
10
Yeah.
inch. 10 inch.
10 inch. Yeah. Well, we didn't want him grilling the 9-inch crappie anyway. We'd get in trouble here for the statute of limitations. I'm going to take a break. Come right back. David Best is going to join us on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We talk every Saturday on ESPN 790. Be right back.